Hello guys and gals, this is Casey with Boots and Bounty Homestead, and we are going out to the garden today. Now let me show you what we're going to be doing. And I've got some plants that need to go out into the ground. We've got some rain coming tomorrow, so I want to get them in the ground before tomorrow. And if you've caught our latest video, you'll see our big mess that we have been making around here. If you haven't caught and seen our new changes that are coming on, go back and watch those videos. Also check out those nice dance videos too. But today we are going to be planting some plants that are very well needed to be put outside ASAP. So let me show you what I got, and then we're going to head to the garden and I'm going to show you where I'm going to put them. So you will remember the kohlrabi here. We started it whenever we planted the peppers and eggplants. Those are still under the grow lights, but these need to come out. They're starting to lose nutrition. Also here, this one's sitting on top. Here is our flat Dutch cabbage, and it's needing to go outside as well. And then over here, I had to break down and go buy some broccoli. I've got 7 over in the other bed, but that's not enough for us. So I went ahead and got a 6-pack more, and these are just a hair bigger than mine. So it'll kind of be a succession of the harvest coming in, so that'll be great. And I'm going to try to put these Brussels sprouts out. I've already got some that are over in my raised bed on the side of the house. And then I want to put these out in the big bed with these other brassicas. Okay, so now you've seen what we've got. Let's head out to the garden because we have to do a little prep work in order to get all of this stuff in the ground. Okay, we are out here in the garden, and this is the big one. Our big 3 8x16-ish beds. So I've got my plants here. And let me show you what I did, because I come out here on my lunch break so I could go ahead and prep. Because once I get off, it is 100 miles an hour until bedtime. So I went ahead and come out here and started some prep work on the garden beds on my lunch break. So I'll show you real quick what I did. All right, here we have our first bed. Remember, this is where our radishes were. This is just some chicken trash. This is the black-seeded Simpson, and that row up there we already pulled up. And then there is the butter crunch. Now, mind you, this lettuce was under 8 inches of snow, and it looks fabulous. It has outgrown the edges. You can still see some on that over there where it kind of burned it. A little bit down here, but not too bad. But it looks great. It's grown back out. And let me tell you, these carrots, mine did not look like this last year. These things are bushy and full, and they are getting big. Still going to be several months though. What we've got to do now is we've got to take this low tunnel cover, which is part of a trampoline. We've got to take it off and figure out where we're going to put these things, because we've got a lot to pack in a little bitty space. Okay, so we have our low tunnel out. Now we've got to figure out where we're going to put these plants. So let's go talk about them. Okay, so what we've got here is cabbage. And this is the flat Dutch cabbage. The package is going to tell you to plant usually about 18 inches apart. If you have really rich dirt, they're probably going to grow pretty big. So you want to stick to that. I'm going to try to push between 12 and 18 inches. Because I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, maybe 12. And I've got probably an 8-foot row. So I can do 2 rows of between 4 and 6. I'm going to see how it's going to lay out. I do have 2 rows ready, which is the 2 rows where the cabbage, the radishes are, or were. I come out here at lunch and pulled them up. These I can make 2 rows right here, and you can actually get, I'll tell you a secret, you can actually get more room out of your rows. Instead of planting them like side by side, do a zigzag. Put one here, one here, one here, one here. And then that way you still have your 1 square foot here, but you also have your 1 square foot here. If you put them side by side, you have to spread them out so they get the whole 1 foot area and this whole 1 foot area. Doing them diagonally or doing like a zigzag, they share that kind of crisscrossing corner, and it doesn't technically count in the square footage. So you don't have to have it spread out, this square foot up here and this square foot up here. You can actually merge them together just a little bit, because the square footage is going to come here and here, not diagonally. So think about that whenever you're planting. And I believe that may be what I'm going to do. Let's see how many I can get in a row. Next is going to be, I've got my kohlrabi, and I don't even know how many I've got of those things. Let's see, 12, 13, 14, 15 to 18. We'll play with that because I do have about 3 that are T90, because the other ones kind of took off and shaded them from the grow light. So I've got like 15 of those, but I believe I'm going to treat these like turnips and do them like 6 inches apart. They're kind of like an above ground turnip cross cabbage. Brussels sprouts, they're going to get pretty tall, 3, 4, 5, 6 maybe. And then I have the 6 broccoli. So on the short ends, I believe that's what I'm going to do. On the short ends, let me show you. Okay, so we've got our butter crunch here, and that's only half a row right here. So on the other half down there, I'm going to stagger back and forth. I'm going to do like 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, and I do have to take that right there up. Try to see if I can stagger in probably 3 broccoli there and 3 broccoli at the end of this row here. And then I'm going to see how I can put in my kohlrabi right in here. And then over here, I'm going to stagger in and get my cabbage here. So I'm going to have cabbage, lettuce, broccoli, kohlrabi, broccoli, and lettuce. And then carrots are down here. The only thing I'm lacking room for is the Brussels sprouts. I think, oh, that sounds bright. I'm sorry. I think once I move the center block, I can put them right here at the end of the rows. And then that way, because I mean, I've only got 6, so I can put like 1 per row. Yep. See, if I keep talking, I'll talk myself through anything. So, I believe that's what I'm going to do. Let's get to work. Okay guys, you see we've got our cabbage planted, and I did the zigzag. I got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 and about an 8 to 10 foot row. Yay! Let's move on. broccoli. And then for the kohlrabi, we put in the middle between the 2 broccoli rows. I got 20 of those, and I started out, if you watched, I started out doing a single row, and I had 7 left, and I was at the end. I wasn't gonna have room. So I went back and did the zigzag pattern as well, and got 20 kohlrabi planted. So we'll have to go back and put them in the dirt real quick. Do you see that? There is something wet on my forehead. It's just wet. My longtime friend making me sparkle. You guys, I don't think I have ever seen this one bed hold so much yummy goodness. I mean, let me tell you, we've got this row and that row over there of carrots. We got Brussels sprouts. We got butter crunch. We've got kohlrabi. We've got broccoli. We've got black-seeded Simpson and cabbage. Oh my goodness, how much food! So how much food can you grow in a tiny space? Well, stick around and we're gonna watch this as it blossoms and grows big and gives us all kinds of food, and come back, because around, probably I'm gonna say about June-ish, it may be a little early, maybe a little bit later, but we're gonna be picking a lot of food. Hi.
Hi.
We got video bombed.
Yep.
And we're gonna be trying a lot of new recipes, because we've got to eat all this stuff, and we've got to know how to put it up and preserve it, because we can't eat 20 cabbages, plus all the ones that my daddy has at his house that we're probably going to be sharing with him, because Lord knows my sister don't eat it. She don't know what she's missing. If you see my sister, tell her she needs to eat more cabbage. It's good for her. Anywho, she knows I love her and pick on her about eating her vegetables. So anyways, I'm going to close this up because I've got to go wash my hands. My dirt manicure is overdue. So stick around and we will see you guys later. Bye.